Hot air balloons. Hot air balloons are big, round, floating vehicles that carry people into... Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a label diagram that we made in class, inspired after reading, what was the story? Barney, Malloon's Balloon. We read that in class today. And then collaborated on some words that describe parts of the hot air balloon, and we even had a quick discussion about how the hot air balloon works. And we're going to take this label diagram. We're also going to take a description text that we also made that describes how a balloon works again and what makes up a balloon. So a visual representation of a hot air balloon and a written text about the hot air balloon. And we're actually going to make ourselves an animated description video. So we're going to make the hot air balloon fly while the students actually record the description text, which includes the language you can see in our picture today. Okay, so the first step is to complete the two separate texts, your sheet, your hot air balloon label diagram, and also your description text, and then we are ready to use explain everything. So as you can see, I've taken a picture of my text, and I have also popped our description text into notes. There it is, righto. So that's what we're going to use. Let's have a look at explain everything and see what we need to do. Where are you? Explain everything. There you go. Explain everything. Okay, let's discard that and create a new explain everything. Right, here we go. Blank canvas. Fantastic. I really want to bring in a background to start with. So we know hot air balloons fly in the air. I'm going to go over to Chrome and find myself a nice sky background. Sky background. Open sky. Let's see what happens when we go images. Oh, they're lovely. And just to make sure it fills out our background, let's actually make the size. Oh, it doesn't say how big we want it. Actually big. We don't want it in time. We want big. Oh, that's not going to give me on the iPad how big those images are. But they look pretty good. I'm going to choose this first one. That's a lovely picture. All right, we'll hold down our finger to save the image to our camera roll. Now let's go back to explain everything. To add any images, we press plus. We're going to use photo, video, or file because we've already saved the image into camera roll. Choose photos. Yeah, let's go back to my camera roll. There it is. I can see it sitting there. Beautiful. Please fill up the square. I don't think it's going to fill up the square. Let's have a look. No, it's not, but let's stick with it. Using two fingers to pinch, I'm making a beautiful background. That looks wonderful. I'm going to lock this in place by pressing the I, selecting the background, going over to lock and pressing lock. So we can't do anything with that. Fantastic. Righto. Let's bring in our balloon. Again, it's saved in the camera roll, so I'm going to go back to photos. I select my photograph sheet, and this is where I get to be a bit cool. I am going to use the little lasso tool to go around. Now for today, I'm even going to go around my language just to make it a little bit different. Add a little bit to it. You can go just around the balloon if you want. I'm going to have these little labels floating off just to reinforce that message. Or was it going to allow me to go up there? It did. I'm not going to say hot air balloon. I'm just going to bring it around to there and we'll see what happens. I'm going to press done. And it's got rid of it. I'm going to make it a little bit tinier. That's beautiful. Now we could be a little bit more careful and go around close to the edges, but that's going to be good. I'm going to press done. And here we go. We've got the starts of our animation. So you could say, if you wanted to color it in a little bit more detail, you could. You could, but that's looking really cute. Hot air balloon. Okay, so now the plan is we're going to use the recording feature down the bottom, and we're going to recite our description text as we press record. So we're animating the balloon. Let's practice a bit of practicing. And we're going to actually use audio. We're going to dictate, we're going to read off the description text to actually describe to the readers what happened, what happens with a balloon. Oh, I wonder if this is going to work. I'm going to try and drag over here. I really want the notes. Look at that. That is superb. Can I go back and press record? Here we go. And then I'm going to bring that over. That is great. Cameras, microphone's ready to go. Let's bring it over. Okay, problem was I couldn't animate while having that little panel out the side. So that didn't quite work. So when I bring that panel out the side, you can see that the animation won't work anymore. So what I could do, I could animate for a while, and then I could have a go at trying to record. Let's see how we might do that. So I'm going to stop this, press stop, go back to the gone. I've stopped it, and I've gone press the back arrow back to 0, 0, 0. Now I'm going to press record, and it's going to say, do you want to record over what you've done before? I'm going to go yes, and I'm going to record using my 2 fingers, moving it around about 30 to 40 seconds of the balloon majestically floating across the sky. I'll make it a little bigger as it comes over to us in focus. So I'm up to 20 seconds. Just going to slowly animate here. And it doesn't matter that I'm talking. Doesn't matter that I'm talking because I'm going to go over the top of it in a minute. Okay, let's bring our balloon to the middle to finish it off on about 40 seconds. Let's keep recording. I might have done a bit of a jump there because I stopped it. And I'm going to stop it there by pressing pause. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back again to the start. I'm going to press that back button so it goes all the way back to our animation. It's gone back to 0. Now, if I press this little red arrow on the back, it's got overwrite or mix. I'm going to choose mix. And then I'm going to press record again. And then I'm going to open up my notes panel and I'm going to read it as it goes. So I'm going to press record, then open my notes and start reading it as it's animating. Let's see how it goes. Hot air balloons. Hot air balloons are big, round, floating vehicles that carry people into the air. They have a huge sack of material that catches the hot air created by the burner. Strong ropes attach the balloon to a light wooden basket that can hold people. To make a hot air balloon fly, first you turn on the burner, which creates a large hot flame. The flame heats up the air which fills the balloon. Hot air rises, so when the sack is full of hot air, it lifts the basket high up into the sky. Hot air balloons are an amazing, peaceful, quiet way to fly. Okay, let's go back to 0 and press play and see what we've got from that. Okay, so I had a quick listen and it works beautifully. So what I've done now, I have put in a title using the text tool. If you hold it down, you can actually change the font you want to use and change the color down at the color panel. I've added in hot air balloons, which stays there the whole time. What you just saw before, this little arrow down the bottom allows me to see and scroll through the animation. The bottom, the little bottom line's the audio, the top one's your animation. So there we go, that's pretty cool. Last step, all I need to do is to share this as a video into my camera roll. So the button out, the share, I'm going to press the sharing button as a video, straight into photos, sounds good, and then it's going to render that. And that's it, there we have our animated balloons. Like I said, I'll add the actual finished product to the end of this video. Good luck, have fun. Hot air balloons. Hot air balloons are big, round, floating vehicles that carry people into the air. They have a huge sack of material that catches the hot air created by the burner. Strong ropes attach the balloon to a light wooden basket that can hold people. To make a hot air balloon fly, first you turn on the burner, which creates a large hot flame. The flame heats up the air which fills the balloon. Hot air rises, so when the sack is full of hot air, it lifts the basket high up into the sky. Hot air balloons are an amazing, peaceful, quiet way to fly.